Hey guys, it's Mr. Walls, and I just want to go over a few things on the new assignment. All right, this assignment's actually pretty easy. It's very straightforward and mathematical, so there's no crazy graphs, there's no trying to come up with the equations much. But here we go. We have corner points. So in this diagram over here to the right, I want to introduce you to the new term today, corner points. This shaded region of all the lines, this is the shaded region that's made up of three different lines here. Most of yours are made of two lines. This one happens to be three lines. So notice three lines gives me four corner points. This region over here is called the feasible region. This is where all the solutions are possible. But we're looking for like what we call like the corner points, the edges, the edge points. All right, these are the points we are going to use to solve this problem. So first we need to go back down and find our objective function. So for the van problem, so we went through, we did the math, we set the problem up. So what we're going to learn now is what is the objective function and what would be the best. So it says in each large van can carry 15 passengers and small vans can carry 7 passengers. What is the maximum number of passengers? The objective function. All right, so we need to go back to our equation. It says let X represent large vans, let Y represent small vans. All right, so X is going to be the large and Y will be the small. So I want to type out my objective function. It's going to be 15x plus 7y. 15 passengers per large van, 7 passengers per wide van. There's your objective function. All right, this is what we're going to use. After right here, might as well just go down here and we'll plug it right into the chart, which will say 15x plus 7y. I see my tables moving. All right. So now what we're going to need to do is find the corner points. We got to complete the table. We have our objective function. I'm going to change this color real quick so it stands out. All right, this is our objective function. All right, so we need to go back and find our corner points. So to find our corner points, we're going to go back to the graph. Notice this is the graph we made. We created it with red and blue lines. We shaded in our feasible region. All right, so now we need to find our so-called corner points. So let me go ahead and show you where they be. This is my first corner point. This is a corner point. There's your corner points. Notice I'm not using up top. I'm not using out here. It's the corner of the shaded region. That is your feasible region. That's our corner points. So my corner points, if you look at it, if the x value is 0, the y will be 5. So go back in here, type in 0, comma 5. The next point, if I really look at it, it's really like 2.5 and 4. But we're using vans, a solid item. So you gotta use your brains here. We can't have a partial van. So I'm gonna slide to the left and I'm gonna use 2, 4. It's closer to 2, 4 than it is 3, 3. So I'm gonna go ahead and use 2, 4 as my point. And let's find the last point. Last point here, okay, the x value is 6, the y value is 0. All right, now that we have our points, we're going to plug them in. So we're taking these points plugged in this equation. This is your x, y. So I'm going to be 15 times 0 plus 7 times 5. And what does that equal? Well, 15 times 0 equals 0, and 7 times 5 equals 35. The next one we're going to write is plug in the 2, 4, 15 times 2 plus 7 times 4. 15 times 2 is 30. 7 times 4 is 28. When you add them together, it's 58. Last equation, I'm going to plug a 6 in for the x. Oops. A 0 in for the y. But we do this 6 times 15. Well, 6 times 10 is 60. 6 times 5 is 30. So you put them together, you get 90. Technically, my answer should be over here. 35, 58, 90. So complete the table. So now we go back over here. It says how many of each van needs to be purchased to serve the largest number of passengers? Well, we're looking over here. Passengers, what we're looking for. Which one had the largest number of passengers? Well, it just happened to be this one here. So 90. So the answer because how many of each vans says you will need to purchase 90 large vans. And there you go. Those are written in the sentence. You should write these as sentence as your final answer. It says you will need to purchase 90 large vans. All right. The maximum number of passengers is with, oh, look at that, 90 large vans. Made a mistake. You would need to purchase 6 large vans to carry 90 passengers. Too many Y's. All right, guys. Hope this works out for you. It's not that hard. If you need help, please reach out to us.